What's up, Milwaukee Brewers Nation? It's Marco Martinez here with you. Everyone's hitting me up or sending me a message about what I think about the Hall of Fame's decision not to bring in Barry Bonds or Roger Clemens, and that Papi Ortiz got in. Well, I don't know what happened, and I really think that the media has a big, super huge influence on what happens. But I mean, Papi Ortiz getting in is it's great for the game. The guy's a phenomenal baseball player, and did great things. Grew up watching him, so he was awesome. Also, I mean, Barry Bonds has the most home runs out of anyone, and I mean, it kind of sucks that the guy with the most home runs isn't going to be in the Hall of Fame. I think they said something. Someone mentioned to me that if you took away Barry Bonds, all of his home runs, even before the roids and all that, and who wasn't using roids in the 90s, let's be real, in the 80s too, who wasn't on the roids? But anyway, that's another conversation, I guess, and it's going to take a lot more time. Anyway, it's who wasn't on the roids in that era anyway, but also, like, what are you gonna say when people go, well, what about this the fact I forgot, honestly, is that if you take away Barry Bonds' home runs, all of them, I think they said that his OPS is still higher than Papi. So that's pretty freaking crazy. I think even if you gave all the guys right now in this era, and it's nothing against any of these guys, but if you gave them, let's say they all wanted to go to hit the long ball, hit the bombs, right? If you gave them the roids, you gave Bryce Harper, who I think is probably the best home run hitter, right? Next to who else? I mean, they get hot every other year now. But Barry Bonds was consistently, fucking can't speak English, consistently hitting home runs, and he was just a great hitter. He was like an all around, just like a phenom. And I mean, I don't know. You want to say cheaters don't get into the Hall of Fame and they should be in the Hall of Shame, then fine. Make a Hall of Shame and we'll put all of the athletes that cheated or used PEDs. I think PEDs also, it's a different thing. If I'm being honest, hitting a baseball instead of hitting some guy in the face or hitting his body like in football and contact sports like boxing, MMA, where they hit each other in the face. I mean, it's different. You're around roids there. It's like there's, something else can go on. But I don't know. That's what I think. It's great that Papi Ortiz got in. Too bad that Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds couldn't get into the Hall of Fame. Like I said, maybe they'll make a lot of people are calling it a Hall of Shame. You put them in a Hall of Shame, put all the great athletes that belong in the Hall of Shame in the Hall of Shame, and then the great athletes that deserve it. The MJs, the Kobe Bryants. I mean, I'm saying basketball players, but all the players that we love, the Clementes, the Ruths, the people we grew up hearing stories about, the Garriggs, the Manos, all those guys that are, in the Hall of Fame because they belong there, right? They're heroes to the fans of baseball. To pretty much everyone knows those names, even if you're not a baseball fan. But I mean, hey, God bless whoever got in. One thing I do hate is that all the writers are the people that vote on who gets in the Hall of Fame and who doesn't. I think the fans, because if you ask fans, there's a consistent answers to who you think are great players. And those guys are the kind of guys that belong in the Hall of Fame. I mean, they're the guys that put the numbers up. They put the asses in the seats, which is a big thing now because, owners got to make money. But I don't know. Congrats again to Papi for making it into the Hall of Fame. I don't want to go off on other stuff. Congrats again, Papi. And, sorry, Roger. Sorry, Barry. Didn't make it. People don't want you in there. Can't be in there. Pete Rose isn't even in the Hall of Fame. And that guy was the fucking best. I mean, sorry, I swore too much. I'm not sorry. I swear sometimes. Deal with it. Grow up. But anyway, that's what I think. Congrats to Papi. All right, bye.